watch.
Step back in time, it's 83. Wrestling heroes on your TV. On Erich's fight, free bucks take flight. On water, Dave and Timmy see you tonight. World Class Flashback, here we go. Action packed show, don't miss it, you know. Legends roar, in the ring they soar. Memories old, but the action's pure. Championship gold, stories unfold. Join the ride where tales are retold. World Class Flashback, here we go. Action packed show, don't miss it, you know.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to World Class Flashback. I am your co-host, Timmy Z. Sorry I had business going on. I apologize. But I am joined by a man I know way too much about after the last episode of Drunken Pop. Pondwater, your soundtracks are weird, man.
Dude, I got a very diverse music collection. I mean, I got Sinatra. I got Tom Scott. I got a lot, Dave Basie. I've got sounds of the 70s, lots of movie soundtracks, lots of good country music, lots of rock and roll. I'm just all over the place, man. I like music. I really like music.
All right, so I'm gonna fill everyone in because I know some of us are following the Drunken Pop crowd in. Go to Peacock. Go to season 2, episode 44 of World Class Championship Wrestling. We are going to be watching.
Let me help them navigate.
The Thanksgiving Spectacular. It couldn't really be called Star Wars, apparently.
Yeah, click on WWE, then go down and go all the way to the right on Territories. Click on Territories, then click on World Class. You're going to go to season 2, episodes 44, and then we'll do 45 after.
Just go straight from one to the next.
The date on that episode, man, is December 3rd, 1983. There's no description. Just says live action from the Sportatorium. They don't have any kind of description on what's on the card on Peacock. But season 2, episode 44, December 3rd, 1983. I'm going to go over it one more time. Peacock, click WWE, scroll down all the way to the right and click Territories. It's the last one. And then World Class will pop up on the screen. Boom. Episodes, season 2, episode 44, December 3rd, 1983. On this episode, we're going to see the debut of Mike Von Erich.
Oh, boy.
Mike debuted against General Skandar Akbar. On an earlier episode, they said that we were going to have Mike versus Buddy Roberts, and they pivoted from that because, they showed us where the Freebirds had come out and tore up the jacket that Kerry gave Mike. But
all right,
but then they pivoted, and I'm going to tell you the why behind the pivot, because they did a little thing in there where Mike decks Akbar and the whole David Kamala thing. Akbar really, really, really liked Mike Von Erich, and Mike's heart was not into this. He wanted to be a musician, but he was getting in the family business. He didn't hate it. He wasn't being held at gunpoint, but Akbar really thought the world of Mike. So thought that it was better for him to work with Mike for the debut.
Was it kind of his last ditch?
Plus, Mike's going to go over.
Be like, hey, look how fun this is.
And if Mike's going over, you want to throw that on Buddy Roberts right out of the gate, because at Christmas they're really putting a lot of pressure on Mike, and Buddy Roberts involved in that. So maybe we shouldn't do it. There was some booking sense to it, but Ak wanted to take care of him. And Akbar, and he didn't tell me this at a fan fest or anything. This was what I was told in a locker room when I was working the show with Akbar. And Akbar spoke a lot about David Von Erich, and he spoke a lot about Mike Von Erich. he never spoke about Kerry and Kevin. Take that for what, I don't know if it's because he didn't like them or what. He probably did. I'm just saying, all of Act's stories about the Von Erichs was about David and Mike. So take that for what you will. I'm just saying, this was my experience with him. He thought the world of David, but in fact, he said if David was still alive, they'd all still be working. But he really thought the world of Mike, and he had a friendship with Mike, and he helped out Mike a lot.
Well, we've killed enough time. I was going to go into something about the Top Gun soundtrack, but Pondwater killed it.
I think I have the Top Gun soundtrack.
I do. We're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. We're rolling.
Oh, presented in the most complete form possible. Means it was out in the shed at Kevin's.
Kevin's going to be within driving distance next Saturday. Not this coming Saturday. Next. Saturday. I was thinking about making a 3-hour trip to get him to sign my Kevin Von Erich action figure.
You should really piss him off and have him take the yellow and black tights and make him think that you thought they were his.
Oh, look at that. They've added the clip from the handcuff match at Fair Park to the opening. And here we are at Reunion Arena. I don't have a sound.
It's sold out here in downtown Dallas, Texas. Pondwater's going to fiddle with his stuff, so I'll just talk us through this. Hi, Darren Staley. Highway to the danger zone. That's correct. And Kamala looks like he just walked through the danger zone as we see him here.
This is the recap when it all broke loose at the Will Rogers.
Lots of T-shirts there. Oh! Take a seat, Mr. Skandar Akbar. Oh, he slapped him.
Man, it's not going to give me audio, man.
Oh, ow. He just kicked him in the back of the head. Now Mike Von Erich, just a house of fire beating everybody up.
Now they're recapping with the Iceman, with the Super Destroyers. They're the Super Destroyers. James Beard, the referee. They did the twin magic. We're not broadcasting the match.
We just talked about it. You got to get on Peacock.
You got to watch it on Peacock. It's
go to World Class Championship Wrestling, Season 2, Episode 44. We're legally not allowed to show it.
Yeah.
If you don't like that, write Trips and tell him. Darren Staley sees the cock, unlike Ronnie Millsap. He probably just pees all over the place in his bathroom. JYD going to be here with us tonight.
Yeah, this
Darren, let us know when you get on board, and I'll give you a time cue.
I was so excited for JYD to be back in. I went and saw him against Kamala maybe a month prior to this.
Was it New Orleans?
No, he fought Kamala at the Sportatorium. Remember I told you I took that girl. We went to the fair, and then I took a friend.
Yeah, I remember. Little dick in the popcorn trick. Oh, what is that there that you found, ma'am?
A kernel.
What are we gonna sing? Oh, national anthem.
Oh, I can't hear it.
Well, I'm sure you're not gonna want to here in just a second. What is Shane McMahon doing there?
That's Ralph Pulley. Ralph Pulley had a great singing voice. He did an awesome job. Did some ring announcing. Did a little refereeing later. And I can't remember what year.
I can hear him. He did not have a good singing voice.
I'm not gonna have audio for this.
He's no Whitney Houston at the Super Bowl in 1990. To be fair, you could throw things at his head and it wouldn't get through that hair.
It's all right. I got my closed captioning on, so
You don't know the words to the national anthem?
I know the words to the national anthem. You know, when the national anthem's played at a Dallas Stars game, everybody yells "Stars" when like this. They would whenever Stars, the words it says "Stars" in the lyrics. Now at the Dallas Mavericks game, they're yelling "Flag"
Ha ha.
because Cooper Flag's here.
Did you know that at the Braves game?
Look, that's
they yell
Sam
Braves?
Munchnick. That's Sam Munchnick they're showing. NWA President Sam Munchnick's on hand for this.
Scouting the competition.
Well, David's doing a lot of work right now at this time in
I was going to say he's not doing a lot.
No,
of
I mean,
work
he's
right
doing a lot of work for Munchnick. I think David is great at this time is the Missouri champion. He just won it from Ric Flair. He like Harley Race, Ric Flair, and David Von Erich are the top 3 wrestlers in the country at this moment. And
this was 1983. Some might argue Hogan was there. At this point, he was still AWA, but no, he might have. This time of year, he'd have been back in the
he's
WWA.
rolling because since Rocky came out, he's rolling in the AWA. He's going to go and he's going to win. In '84, I believe he wins the IWGP, and then he goes and he gets a title shot. By storyline, he gets title shot because he was doing some title shots against Race. In '83 he was getting title shots.
Yeah, it would have been '83 because '84, January '84 is when he won the WWF title.
Nick Roberts is in. Nick Roberts always came in to officiate these events. Nick Roberts is the father of Nicola Roberts, baby doll. We got Black Gordman.
Barb.
There's Black Gordman. Where are you at on time? I don't know if we're synced up.
I am at 6:10, 6:11, 6:12.
We're right on there. Yeah, there's Barb. We're synced up like 2 chicks with their period, Tim.
Barb's
there's Zerkov. We got Barb, Zerkov, and Black Gordman. Jose
had to get a bill of
Lothario.
lading to smuggle that thing into the country.
Look at Jose got his hair going like he likes it.
It's going down his back.
We've seen him with a lot less hair this year. Johnny Mantell and Mike Reed.
Nobody's got more hair than Mike Reed.
Mike Reed's had a good year. He's won a couple matches.
Looking like my Uncle Larry.
Johnny Mantell's been enjoying a push. But Mike Reed's won. I mean, he's the enhancement guy that's won. Look at Darren.
Darren Staley.
I know. With his poverty peacock. That's all right, Darren. I got poverty paramount. It pisses me off watching Landman. Bear, we'll be watching Landman, and then we can look up, and it'll tell you that you're going to be watching commercials. There's 7 of them. We're going to watch them for 3 minutes. Johnny Mantell starting out with Tonga John, a.k.a. the Barbarian.
Barb. Telling you, Barb going to need a bill of lading to smuggle that thing into the... Oh, it's a loincloth. I thought...
Yeah, we just thought
he was packing.
Thought he had some swingaling.
By the way, the shortest loincloth and butt cloth I've ever seen.
Hey, speaking of swingaling, go out of your way to go online and find the new Rick Rude action figure where Rick Rude's wearing a suit. It's available. You go to Ringside Collectibles and look at the Rick Rude action figure, and he's in a suit and they enhanced his package.
Really? Timestamp, Darren Staley. We are 8/23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. You'll see Jose Lothario's old ass standing next to my Uncle Larry.
Hey, and I'm going to tell y'all that nowadays we look at this and we know that this is the opening match. This is the curtain jerking match. But the fans were hot for it. I mean, everybody was like
pay-per-view technically. So,
I mean, these guys, Jose Lothario was over. People loved Jose Lothario. I mean,
see how over my Uncle Larry is here.
They weren't using Jose at the top of the card, but Jose was not enhancement talent. Jose was, I mean, he was a solid mid-card wrestler. I mean, even using at the bottom of the card.
Oh no, another ad.
What are they plugging, Darren? What's the demographic? What's the commercial break for World Class Championship Wrestling from 1983?
Back pills. Wegovy. Viagra. Singles ads. Diabetes pills.
Zerkoff was only here for the proverbial cup of coffee.
What was it? What was he before he became the Russian?
I can't remember what we. Is he going to be one of the hillbillies in WWE?
No, he's Zukov in WWE. Timestamp is 10:48, 49, 50, 51.
Boris Zerkoff.
It's Zukov, not Zerkov.
He was the Bolsheviks with Nikolai Volkov.
Yep. What was it? Maybe he was in NWA or WCW before that, like old school WCW, like Crockett.
He was in the AWA won the tag team championship with Soldat Ustinov in '87.
Yeah, I remember watching some AWA later stuff.
He was a Mid-Atlantic tag team champion twice with Don Kernoodle. He was an NWA Alabama heavyweight champion.
But not as Boris Zukov.
But it's not telling me what his other name was. Private Jim Nelson. Now, I knew
that's what he was.
He's Private Jim Nelson. He was in Sergeant Slaughter's Cobra Corps.
He's a turncoat. He switched from being a U.S. soldier to a Russian soldier.
I think the timing was poor that they brought him in. They really could have done something with him, maybe with Chris Adams or the Iceman.
He had a good look.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could have thrown a chain. He could have come out with a chain, and I mean, he could have been doing the Nikita Koloff gimmick in World Class.
Well, he didn't have Nikita's looks, but
no. But I'm just saying,
been the Barry Darso of the group.
But he didn't have Ivan Koloff's either.
Yeah.
With no disrespect to Ivan was getting up there in the 80s.
Yeah, but not Jose Lothario. He was a rocking and a rolling here.
Man, what did we decide that Jose was in his late 40s here?
No, I think with 52. I think
was he? I don't think he was in his 50s.
I thought we decided he was 52.
It might have been. He's born in 34, and he was 50. He was 49 here.
Doesn't look a day over 61.
He's coming up on his 49th birthday because he was born on December 12th, 1934. So he's pushing 49 here.
Amazing what 49 looks like. I am 3 years away from being as old as this asshole was. Times were hard.
It kills me. It kills me when we see Bronco out here. Bronco's 2 years younger than I am right now.
Right? You still get down on your belly to count that 3 count.
I do.
You should.
It's catching up with me.
You should do a tribute, and the next event you do, just go down to a knee and tap it out.
I've thought about it, man, but man, I hate to. It's not about me. I mean,
there'd be like 3 old guys in the crowd that got it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a show that I could do it on that I'd pop the owners, but they probably wouldn't use me anymore.
Like, that's funny. You're fired.
Yeah, that's probably how it would go.
This ref has great tits. He does.
And I want to remind everybody that Black Gordman's the innovator of the DDT.
Well, I want to remind everyone the great tits were hard to find in 1983. Get him, Uncle Larry.
Lothario's finisher is a closed fist.
I mean, it's effective.
I mean, he was the Brass Knucks champion until Terry Gordy took the Brass Knucks championship from him.
Ooh, Tonga John almost didn't get over on that backdrop.
It blows me away that we're seeing. I mean, when you think of the evolution of the Barbarian, the greats came through World Class. Giving this one a lot of time.
Well, it's a pay-per-view. You got to kill some time.
What? It just feels like a long 9 minutes and 18 seconds.
It does. All right, Pondwater, carry us for a second. I've been sitting here a long time.
All right. Also on this show, I don't know if we're going to see it or not, but the Missing Link takes on Buddy Roberts, and I have no recollection of that. I can't imagine that Buddy Roberts wouldn't have been the face against the Missing Link that night. All right. I'm going to give you a time cue. We're at 16, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. 54, 55, coming up on 17 minutes, 57, 58, 59 at 17 minutes. And the winners are the team of Jose Lothario, Mike Reed, and Johnny Mantell. We've been getting Black Gordman and against Jose Lothario a lot. In San Antonio, Black Gordman teamed with one of the Super Destroyers and took on Jose Lothario and Mac Reed. So they've carried that feud a lot at this particular time. All right, we're coming back. They had an opportunity to get with the Von Erich brothers and talk about the debut of their younger brother, Mike. This was a fun little segment. This is before the fans are still coming in, before the fans are all in. And I mean, this is just a fun segment with the brothers. And it sounds like they're putting a lot of pressure on the kid. But Mike is not good on the mic yet.
Yeah, and Kerry never got good on the mic, so
Dave's breaking it down right now that Kevin started and then David followed and then came Kerry, so Mike's gonna turn it all loose. And I bet you they're all excited that their baby brother's there. There's 5 Von Erichs in the building tonight.
Well, probably 6. I mean, Chris.
I can't imagine Chris wasn't there too, but I mean, these are good times in World Class Championship Wrestling because you got David's all over the country. He got his match with Flair coming. Uh, the little girl running in.
Real little girl.
Yeah.
Hey, get your toddlers out of the damn ring while we're doing the interview.
But it's just, these are good times in World Class. But when you think about it, they're only going to have all the Von Erichs. They got them at Thanksgiving, they got them at Christmas, and then they got them at Fort Worth when Ric Flair takes on Mike in that 10-minute match. And then David dies in beginning of February. So they only had 4 Von Erich brothers from Thanksgiving to the beginning of February.
Those 4 Von Erichs in top shape, because Mike will eventually get to the point where he's not doing good. When does he get sick?
We're getting introduced to the NWA representatives.
I thought it was the guys from
St. Louis, Missouri, promoting many fabulous cards at the Kill Auditorium in St. Louis Arena. The man who started Fritz in professional wrestling, Mr. Sam Munchnick. Isn't it crazy you see the people smoking in the crowd?
And a happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving, sir.
we talked Darren Staley and upgrading his Peacock.
Being fine.
That dude's smoking a heater behind him.
The president of the St. Louis Cardinals just came down with Munchnick. Why not? Yeah, the dude smoking the cigarette looked like Temu Gerald Ford.
Temu Gerald Ford. Gerald Ford looked like Temu Gerald Ford.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're getting Mike. And the crowd goes wild.
Friday is seconding Akbar. There's Chris. That's Chris there up against the fence. Right there?
Yeah.
That's Chris with his arms crossed by the fence.
Think he was nervous?
Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You could have
I was told that
coal up his butt, and by the end he's going to have a diamond.
I mean, you're making your pro wrestling debut in front of over 18,000 fans.
I mean, just imagine you make your pro wrestling debut at WrestleMania.
But hey, guys, this is his official debut. He actually wrestled Buddy Roberts in San Antonio. Oh, wait a minute. That's after. Never mind. My bad.
So this is his official debut.
Yeah, this is his debut. He wrestles Buddy Roberts 3 days later in San Antonio. I'd been told that he had a warm-up match before this, but it doesn't show on Cage Match. Maybe I just had it confused for all these years because I knew that he wrestled in San Antonio. David Manning's out for this one.
All the big guns out there to take care of this kid.
Also, David Manning was a legitimate wrestling coach, and he worked with all the boys.
All right, someone should have got Mike like a tanning bed, maybe a package to the gym.
Look how good Akbar looks. I wonder how old Akbar is here.
He's tan. I wouldn't say he looks good.
Hey, Akbar lifted. I mean, Akbar worked out.
Timestamp is 23:04:05:06. Hopefully, with your upgraded Peacock, we're not going to have this issue again.
Akbar was born in 1934, so Akbar had just turned 49.
He's the same age as what was his name?
He's the same age as Lothario, but
yeah.
Akbar looks like he could be. I mean, I would say that he looks his age.
Lothario he looks his age. Lothario looked older.
Yeah. But you would think Akbar is older when he's wearing all of his,
Yeah. Well, he's not very gray. I wonder if he's legit not gray or if, a little Just for Men back in the day.
But Akbar's been wrestling for a long time.
Good touch to have the tights have a camel on them.
Yeah.
Darren Staley just has the camel logo a bit too on the nose. Actually, he's ahead of the curve, Darren. He's actually advertising Camel cigarettes.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, not ideal.
Yeah,
He said, "Somebody talk to that damn kid."
I mean, he bumped for it. I'm gonna tell you what though, Mike becomes pretty decent wrestler.
Akbar's elbows are tore the fuck up. He's look at that. What is that?
Probably years of dropping that elbow.
Good Lord.
That mat probably ate him up.
I wouldn't want to be a wrestler if that's what my elbows are going to look like.
Big scissors.
Those boots are older than Mike.
I'm surprised Akbar doesn't have the pointed toe boot.
Well, you know he's not really Middle Eastern, right? You got to be
His real
authentic.
name is Jimmy Syed Weba, Wehba.
Was he? I thought he was like.
But his nationality was American. I believe he was born here.
He looks like he could be a little bit Lebanese.
I want to say he was born in Wichita Falls, Texas. His father was from Lebanon and his mother Mary was Syrian.
Well, there you go. He's somewhat Middle Eastern. Middle Texas.
Yeah.
Middle East Texas.
Oh.
Akbar looked like he's laying them boots in pretty stiff.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure Fritz told him don't take it easy on him.
Spent all last night getting fraud alerts from Dave's t-shirt scam. Now $5 to upgrade from poverty Peacock.
Oh, that's great.
Was Akbar looking for a tag? What are we doing here?
Oh,
no, bullwhip. I was going to say, no.
Bullwhip. Mike gets the roll up. Easy peasy. Kevin comes out to help to keep Friday at bay.
Oh, this is bad.
But the crowd
didn't know how bad it was. But
I mean,
us looking at it with a trained eye, we're like, oh,
it's exciting.
Not good at all.
I mean, we didn't pick it apart back then like we do now. And I mean, I'm telling you, this match was the drizzling shits. But, but I mean, it was his debut. And I mean, Akbar took care of him. Akbar sold for him. Akbar made him look like $1 million. And I mean,
it was a very simple match. There wasn't a lot of
All right, we're going right in because they can't play We Are Family or Another One Bites the Dust or Atomic Dog, whatever the
Should
music.
play
maybe
Grab
Fighting
Them
Come to the Ring.
Cakes. That's what I'm into. Grab them cakes. Oh, I don't care. Those guys look like one of them could play hockey on down the line.
I want to thank Darren Staley for his t-shirt purchase over at jumpinthepond.com.
Did you buy the Drunken Pop one?
Nope, he bought I'm an Elderly.
I'd like to not thank Darren Staley because he's not buying my shirt. Thank you.
And he enjoyed 10% off his purchase.
But he spent last night getting fraud alerts.
Hey, I mean, you got a t-shirt shipped for $16.08.
And it says you're an elderly.
I mean, it's a nice shirt too.
Darren Staley, how old are you exactly?
I am 59 years old.
Not you, Darren Staley.
I thought you.
I know you're old.
I think Darren's 54.
No. It's a gift for his uncle.
Super Destroyers of the American Tag Team
Darren
Champions.
Staley, 51. Doesn't look a day over 57.
I don't think that I don't think they actually ever won a match to become the American Tag Team Champions. I think that was one of those.
Pat
Patterson, Rio de Janeiro type deals. And they called them the Super D's a lot, and I don't know if that was out of respect for the Destroyer that was wrestling in All Japan, and they had a very, very good relationship with All Japan.
Maybe they just like their D's.
When I wrestled my match, I was Super D.
You were not. You were midlife.
I got references. My D is super.
Yeah, the popcorn girl we talked about earlier.
Yeah. It was.
Okay, we were in a text thread earlier with Dave's friend Michael Lane. Dave said he hates you because you're a fake Asian. Because when I smile, my eyes get real closed. And I said, you don't know that. I could be a real Asian. Small dick, love rice.
There's Bronco. Look at Bronco. He's 2 years younger than I am right now.
Working his ass off. Got more Brill cream in that hair than the law should allow.
Yeah.
So is this the Iceman just taking like a bad hairline and making the best out of it? Have we ever seen the Iceman without this hairdo?
No. We might. I'll be interested if we ever get to see the Portland library that TJ has, because there will be some King Parsons because he came from Portland. That's a fun spot right there.
The crawl thing.
The crawl.
That Junkyard Dog used to do it and give headbutts.
Well, that's what Iceman was doing.
Yeah, that's what Darren Staley was asking.
Yeah,
he said, "What was the crawl thing?" An homage to JYD.
Yeah, well, he was doing it. I mean,
Iceman was doing it.
Iceman was doing it too.
Oh,
because I mean, he used a headbutt a lot.
I'd never seen Iceman do it, but I knew JYD did.
I was telling you when you were gone, I was telling them that also on this show we had the Missing Link versus Buddy Roberts. And I don't really remember that. I can't imagine that Buddy Roberts was not the face in that. He may have babyfaced the Missing Link.
Oh dear. I wouldn't think so because wasn't Missing Link was a Skandar Akbar at that point, right?
Yeah, but I mean, people hated Buddy Roberts, man.
Well, I guess is he wearing the headgear? Because if he's wearing the headgear in the match, he's a heel.
Yes, yeah, because the Missing Link took the headgear.
There you go.
And Buddy had stubble grown back.
He's definitely rocking that.
5 months it took him to grow some stubble.
Yeah.
That Freebird hair cream don't play. Tag made to the Junkyard Dog. If you're just joining us and you're trying to catch up on Peacock, we're at 34, 49, 50, 51, 52.
Darren Staley would like to know how much that Drunken Pop t-shirt is.
It's probably the same as what he did for the other one. The Drunken Pop tee.
I mean, it's a premium brand, so it might not be on the sale, but can I get it personalized like a jersey?
I wonder what the deal with that shirt is, because that's an expensive t-shirt.
It's a premium brand. Drunken Pop.
Oh, that's the moisture wicking tee. Just the regular Drunken Pop tee is $15.99. And then you save 10%. It's the same price as the one that you got.
And no, there's no personalization.
I think you can get them personalized.
What? We can get him a jersey that says Millsap double
you
zero.
pay for it, but I believe I did allow personalization on those.
There you go. Millsap double zero on the back. It's better than the Dave one. JYD was in good shape here. He's not the junk food dog as some asshole would go on to call him later.
Yeah. Meltzer was going pretty hard on Eric Bischoff today online.
Someone should
trying to say that Tony Khan never disrespected Ted Turner. Because Eric says that's why he has a problem with him, because he disrespected Ted Turner, and Tony never did it. Tony did do it. He may not have meant to, but he did. But then Dave was talking about the segment on Raw this week with the little person coming out as John Cena, and I thought Dom and the little guy was hilarious, and he goes, "That's something that Vince McMahon would have done." Well, it worked. It was funny. I enjoyed it. Been on AEW, you've been eating it out of he'd been eating out of Tony Khan's ass.
Not a lot of respect for that guy. He is the literal definition of a mark. Like old school Carney mark. Like someone that you get to buy into your shit and he's just gonna keep eating it up.
Hey, he's made a good living typing and not using proper punctuation and
lying and just making shit up.
But I mean, he knows his audience. Iceman.
Iceman.
We got blood. Iceman is busted open.
Number 2 or 3, and we got blood. Good thing it's not a first blood match.
Oh, so okay, I know what I don't want to give away what's going to happen, but
Darren Staley said after last night, I'm worried the bank will freeze all my accounts if I order.
I'm sorry that happened. I mean, I don't think it had anything to do with our site, but
well, Darren, I guess
we got the hot tag. JYD's firing up. Boom. Super D's wore 2 different colored masks, so there's not going to be any switching tonight.
Well, they're in a tag match, so what's it matter?
I think David Manning's checking on the Iceman.
And by the way,
the second is taking, they're taking Iceman out.
Well, he was lacerated. So Darren Staley asked, should he shop in the men's section of the unisex? Since we have Bill Mercer on this show, I'm going to unisex, put a photo of his brother, Roy D. Mercer. How big a boy are you?
Clearly marked women's.
Clearly marked women's. That's what he should order. Yes, get the women's.
But so JYD's out here on his own.
I still think he can take him.
Oh, come on. Get out of him. Get him out of the ring, Bronco.
Oh.
Bronco got down on one knee to make the count. He does not go all the way down.
Not ever. It's his gimmick. But is he wearing bell bottoms?
The Super D's have really ramped up the cheating now. Iceman's back. They put a bandage on him and he's headbutting. They had to carry him out because he's busted open and immediately starts using his busted head.
We're going to throw the match out now.
Yeah.
Akbar out here in his full gear now.
All right. And he set him on fire.
Had a flamethrower.
Hey, that fire looked good though.
Yeah, I mean they probably were a little too close to it. They should have backed off of it because you could tell it was just like up his chin.
Look at him throwing beer on him.
Oh, why are you showing that replay?
Look at it. It went all over his face. It looked good.
Nah. That's funny, though. He had a flamethrower.
And that's it for this episode. We're going to
keep watching. Just go right through.
Just let it go on its own?
Yeah, don't, because then you get us all thrown off.
Carry on over to the next one.
What's Oz Coleman been doing since he was on that show?
All right, we got the entrance. Bum, bada bum, bada bum. Dun, 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 dun.
It was a cloudy day in the planet Earth that day. I fear that I found a clearer day to film that.
David's in my trunks in that clip, and they couldn't even get them. They couldn't even get a shot of the trunks in the open.
Those bastards.
See, welcome to the Holiday Wrestling Spectacular out at Vivacious Reunion Arena here in downtown Dallas. He doesn't call it Star Wars. On the
Why are there so many empty seats there? What are we doing?
They probably filmed the open. That's just probably from earlier. That
was right in the back of his head.
Yeah, I think he was legit pissed. So tonight, and this is going to be for the Texas Heavyweight Championship. The Texas Heavyweight Championship is on the line. We're gonna have Chris Adams challenging. We're having
that was a big match because we were down on both knees.
Yeah,
counting that one.
Chris Adams is challenging Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin tonight. Chris Adams will have Sunshine in his corner.
Wearing a turtleneck.
Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin's our American heavyweight.
So the American was the
and they are now referring to her as Precious. She's no longer Sunshine 2.
So is the American the highest title here in World Class, or is Texas?
No, the American champion is always the number one contender to the world title. I mean, whenever they, it's American because the American is over the tech. Is that you got your American championship, and then you got your regionals, your Texas championship. See, since the national championship's been in the news this week, we're going to open tonight too with Terry Gordy and Kevin Von Erich. The national championship's been in there. Georgia Championship Wrestling, when it went national, came up with the national championship because they were on the Superstation. They were national. Crockett had the United States Championship in the Mid-Atlantic area. So World Class had the American Heavyweight Championship but they're all NWA titles. So.
And WWF had the Intercontinental, which was not part of the NWA.
They actually still were members of the NWA when they got the Intercontinental title.
But they were in the process of breaking away. Because the Intercontinental showed up in 80. It was this year. It was 83.
The Intercontinental title showed up earlier than 83.
Was it?
In the late 70s, yeah.
Darren Staley, thank you for your support. Drunken Pop, Soft and Orange. Appreciate you. Hopefully we don't get your account shut down tonight.
No, it's done.
And if we do, let me know, and I'll
and it's in production.
I'll send you a couple shillings.
I just approved it. It's in production.
Does that mean Tep's in the family room making it?
No.
Oh. See, you don't get that kind of crazy stuff when you order a Drunken Pop tea. It's only Dave's stuff that shuts you down.
I don't need this abuse.
Because you're an elderly. That would be elder abuse.
Let's see how long Kevin and Gordy are going to go. We're going to get it. Oh, this is a good long match. Both the matches we're going to watch tonight, both of them are going to be
just 2 matches, isn't it?
We got 3 matches.
Oh, 3.
Yeah. I guess they're going to show us that we're not going to see the loser leaves town steel cage match unless they drug this episode out to. I can't see that they would have drugged this out to 3. But it don't look like we're going to see Kerry and Hayes loser leaves town. Spoiler alert, it was Hayes.
And he's gone for how long?
Supposed to be gone for a year, but they got.
But he comes back in a month and a half. I don't know.
Well, the 6-man title comes into play. I mean, they kind of work it out that the Von Erichs had to go to Georgia to defend the 6-man and lost it. And so they wanted a rematch. So they got to come back, and if they won, then they could come back. And if they lost, then they wouldn't be able to come back. And
so what did Hayes do during his time off?
I don't know, but he's going to show up at Christmas dressed like Santa Claus and do that jump in the ring in a Santa Claus suit gimmick.
So not a whole lot. He went away and learned a new hold.
I mean, I could look at Cage Match and see if he went on tour that month. MICAGALH. Jayes. There we go.
Oh, Terry Gordy is excellent. Is Kevin busted open? And they weren't lying. They said World Class Championship Wrestling in all parts of the world. That shit was being hijacked all over the place.
Let's see.
Test of strength. Great old wrestling move to just stand there and not get a lot out. So what we're doing for Thanksgiving, my lady is cooking a ton, and I'm making one dish. Found a jalapeno corn casserole type thing that I want to make. Sounds pretty good. Lots of cheese, bacon, cornbread, that kind of thing.
All right,
Pond
let's talk.
water?
We're I have my turkey is currently I'm brining my turkey. In the I'll get up really early in the morning and I will put it on the smoker. I'll spatchcock it and put it on the smoker, and
That's not what you think, Darren Staley.
we'll and it'll be the hit. It'll be the hit that it was last 2 years. I've killed it on that. I mean, the white meat comes out juicier than the dark meat. I mean, when you cook when you smoke
Because it's
turkey,
raw.
It's been incredible the last
Do you
2
do
years.
like
We
a
haven't had
Cajun
leftovers.
turkey or like Cajun, or what are you brining it
I
in?
inject it. Well, I'm brining it with the first year I did it. I used that Eric Bischoff recipe, and it was a lot of work, and it was good. But then last year I just used the Pit Boss brining kit. So I used 2 of those brining kits, and I put it in an ice chest, and it's been in there. I'll let it brine for 72 hours, and then I'll season it and put it on the grill. It takes about 6 hours.
What family's coming over?
We're going over to Stephanie's mom's house. The kids will be. We'll have most of the kids, grandkids.
That'll be nice.
They'll-
My
they'll be
mom's
house
down.
full.
I forgot that I booked all these shows tonight. My mom's sitting down there talking to Sarah right now.
Yeah, I wanted to. I'd really like to do it here, so I can get in my chair
And be a fat and happy
Yeah.
elderly.
I'm the third oldest, so Tip's parents get to say on where we're having this at. We're talking about that Michael Hayes is going to lose the loser leave town match to Kerry. He will have a steel cage match in San Antonio with Kerry on the 27th, and then he goes for the next month. Wait a minute. I've got no. The date's messed up on this. Oh, on no, they don't do. I don't show anything for Michael Hayes in the month of December.
He took a month off.
Because then in January, the Freebirds go to Japan. They're in all Japan from January 10th until January 22nd. I need to do That Boy Was Busy about the Freebirds in January of 84. On January 28th of 1984, Michael Hayes defeats Ted DiBiase for the United National title, which we call the All Asian title.
The UN, yeah.
And then he comes back to Texas and loses it to David on the 3rd, the Friday before David dies. So he won the title in Japan, came back to Texas, lost it to David, so David could take it back to Japan.
Peacock ads, what are you doing? Darren Staley has a friend from Japan. His name is James. I don't buy that.
We're talking over a hell of a match here. Look at Kevin dropping Gordy over the top rope.
And Gordy selling it.
And now flying by. Oh, no.
That took a lot of, for that day and age, that was a lot of balance.
Yeah.
Because those ropes are not super tight.
No, because they weren't doing that. I mean, that wasn't common in 83. Look at Gordy. He's showing that he's got the spike. Oh, Kevin moved. And Kevin hits him with the claw. He's got the claw, the iron claw, made famous by his father Fritz. Over
now
the top rope.
Ass over tea kettle out of the ring.
That must have been an accident because Bronco's not disqualifying him. Bronco let that over the top rope.
Or Bill Mercer trying to explain it away.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got Terry Gordy going to the top rope.
Talk about the one-man gang being a 747.
Hey, I do like that Bill Mercer is explaining away why about the disqualification.
Flying elbow? Nope. A flying.
Oh, knees to the gut.
Knee to the dick. Now Gordy should put the spike on him.
Yeah, those are bell bottoms. They're definitely. I don't know if they're the legit bell bottoms, but they're way bigger than boot cut. They were purchased in the 70s for sure.
The fashion plate.
Oh, here we go. Kevin's going to fly.
You know it's important when Bronco goes to two knees.
Who's it? Here comes Buddy Roberts.
What is he dressed in? Got his boots like he likes them.
Oh, those shirts, those terry cloth pullover shirts were very popular. I had
boot to the head. Oh, damn!
That was the foreign object. I mean, that was the they'd wail on you with that cowboy boot.
Man, he leveled his ass. For real, not for fake.
Yeah. Now they're trying to break his claw hand.
That's my strong hand.
Well, this is a precursor. This is a precursor to Christmas when the loser leave town match will be the other two Freebirds against David against Kerry and Mike. No. Yeah, Kerry and Mike? Maybe Kevin and Mike. Yeah, at Christmas it's going to be Kevin and Mike against the Freebirds. Loser leave town. No disqualification. The Christmas show, I'm excited about the Christmas show because we're going to see David Von Erich and Ric Flair.
Oh, they packed in here now.
And we're going to get 23 minutes of David Von Erich and Ric Flair.
Well, you know what that tells me? I'm going to go to the restroom.
Well, we're not getting that tonight. This is going to be the next time they're at reunion for Christmas.
I'm still going to the restroom.
And we're going to get Mike Reed defeating the Mongol. We're going to get a 13-minute, 49-second match with Mike Reed and the Mongol at Christmas. We're going to have Kerry versus Kamala. Brian Adias and the Iceman against the Super Destroyers. We're going to get Jimmy Garvin and Chris Adams again. Jose Lothario and Black Gordman in that grudge match. David is so good. I mean, he's believable. He's sitting there telling you that he's fixing it. That he'll put the claw on everybody. I mean, but look at that intensity in his face. This is a excuse me. The Iron Claw versus the Ugandan Giant. I don't guess I mean, at this point, if you're watching this show with us, then you know that David was my favorite. He's just so believable. Like, you knew David, if you've just felt like it in a fight, David's going to whoop somebody's ass. And I hate that we don't get to see Kamala's entrance because all he came out to was jungle music. David's wearing blue trunks. The trunks that are hanging on my wall have already been gifted to Jimmy Garvin, so the yellow with the black stripe is gone. He'll be debuting the yellow with the blue stripe shortly.
I've actually got those. They're actually just a pair of Fruit of the Looms that I painted.
You got a pair of yellow shorts with a brown stripe. From
they're yellow in the front, brown in the
getting
back.
drunk and crapping yourself.
They look more like Kamala's.
Not a brown stripe; it's a brown streak. Look at
I
David.
mean,
Look at David kick that hand. And Kamala's like, no. Kamala is so good with his facials.
which is amazing because it's painted.
Yeah, but it'd be
Kamala didn't have to be. And trust me, he was a very agile big man, but he didn't have to be because he just everything else that he did was really good. The belly pat, man. It's going to be me about 6 o'clock tomorrow. Right before the Bengals take on the Ravens. Just be. So, do y'all do football at your house?
Yeah.
Because even before I was a big football fan, I was always a Thanksgiving tradition. You'd sit and watch the Lions get their ass kicked and the Cowboys beat whoever. And
Yeah, it'll be the opposite way tomorrow.
yeah. Well, who are the Lions playing the Packers tomorrow?
I don't know. I know the Cowboys playing the Chiefs.
Yeah, Cowboys played the early game, which is odd.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty sure the Cowboys are the noon game. Am I wrong?
They're normal. I thought they were the second game of the day.
Well, normally they are. Let's see. I could be wrong. I bet I am.
I think Post Malone's performing at halftime.
Gross. Well, yep, I'm wrong. The Packers and the Lions are the noon game. Chiefs and the Cowboys are the 3:15 game. And oddly enough, they don't even have the Bengals and the Ravens listed. They've got the Black Friday game on there.
Oh,
They don't even rate.
those chops. That chop, but it looks so powerful. And I mean, David sells it. Now Kamala's biting him. Bronco's trying to get chopped him over the top rope. Bronco's again gonna ignore the top rope.
Well, it's kind of funny because they always sold how big Kamala is. But if you look, like, he's about the size of Bronco.
But notice that Kamala's chops aren't like the Ric Flair chops. I mean, he chops, but his hand, it's like he's into it. It doesn't just let chop off.
And he does a lot of the head.
It's not a chop so much as a strike. He does the chop on the head, and then but it's not like a backhanded slap to the chest. I mean, it's like he's hitting him with a log. You know.
That's how I get the brown streak in the back of my underwear. I hit him with a log.
And David goes over the top rope to the floor, and there's not any padding.
Oh,
that's concrete.
By the way, no one else noticed that he gigged with his blade in his thumb.
Yeah. The first time that I noticed gigging, the first time I noticed it was the following year, Christmas of '84, when Mike Von Erich used the Iron Claw for the first time, and he put it on Jake Roberts, and I saw Jake Roberts reach up and do it. I was on the front row.
So you're saying he didn't cover it up the way he should have?
Well, I just saw him reach up there up under Mike's hand, and then I mean, I had a clear line of sight to see it. And then about a year later, I saw Kerry actually drop it.
Yeah, that's not surprising at all.
I heard him one time say, "Watch out, watch for my discus punch." I got too close, and I could hear him call. I heard him call spots.
Well, love the story that Lawler tells about Kerry when they fought it. Was it Super Clash?
Yeah, they
3-4.
cut his arm.
Yeah, he cut himself with his own blade.
But Lawler covered it pretty quick. I mean, that was a good match. That was a tremendous match, and Kerry,
Lawler was working.
Oh yeah, Kerry was bleeding like a stuck pig, and that finish, like Kerry's got him beat, and they stopped the match for blood
Dripping down.
Like Kerry had him. There's David's got the claw. He's got the claw.
By God, he's got the claw.
And now Akbar just gave the Iggy to Friday to interfere. He ain't throwing the towel in, though, is he? Look at those deacon rolls on Kamala's head.
Yeah, us chubby guys have those. I don't think he told Friday to interfere.
I thought he was giving the Iggy to interfere. Because they keep Kamala strong. There will be no pinfall. And he's got the rope. He's in the rope, so David's going to have to release the claw. And now he puts the claw on Friday. Now Akbar hits him. Now here comes the disqualification.
Good news. We didn't get the Bruce Pritchard story. We didn't get Kamala's penis hopping out.
So now David's got the claw on Akbar. Akbar's calling for help. David did not body slam Kamala, so there's no $10,000 for
Is
David.
Kamala bleeding too?
Probably. Yeah, he's selling the claw. Busted him up with the claw. Again, I want to reiterate that the body slam for $10,000 was not achieved by David.
Who was it achieved by?
But because it was not in an official match,
Doesn't count.
Akbar won't pay it. But Kerry comes out and saves David and slams Kamala.
So
And
who
now
wins the $10,000?
And now we've set up Kerry and Kamala for Christmas. And we've got David out of this because he's going
To Japan.
well, he's got flair. He's got flair for Christmas. He's already in Missouri because he's the Missouri champion. Because I think he loses the Missouri championship to Harley Race in January. That was a fun match.
Notice he gave these.
Yeah, that was a fun match. Look at Kerry floats over, turns him around.
Slams him.
Kerry with this PV amplifier t-shirt that he got out of. Kerry will get out of a shirt pretty quick when he gets in the ring.
Yeah, I imagine about any time. You know what? If I was built like that, I'd be getting out of a shirt every chance I
Oh
could.
yeah, I'd go to church. I'd go to church with that shirt on.
You know what else Kerry didn't have? The extra 25 years we carry on him.
God. But look at when David does it. Look at the intensity. I mean, that's the key to the Iron Claw. Conrad Thompson absolutely hates the Iron Claw. He thinks it's a stupid hold, but it's the sell. If you put that claw on them and you're selling that you're trying to mash their brains out, and the person that's taking it acts like you're squeezing their brains out, then it's effective. But when you go and you just put the claw on their head and it's like, I mean, even Ross and Marshall don't really do it with that much of intensity other than that, but they've turned it into a claw slam.
All right. So I'm just going to throw this out here.
Mm-hmm.
We know the story we've heard from Pritchard about Chris Adams.
Right.
In the trailer park.
Yeah.
Look at the way he's dressed here, and you tell me that story's a lie.
I believe it.
Even let him pull back on it. Look at the jeans. 100%.
Look at I love it. He's got a Texas Nugget necklace.
100%.
I had a Texas Nugget ring
in a trailer park.
I had a Texas
100%.
Nugget. I had a Texas Nugget ring. But I gotta find me a Texas Nugget necklace. That was badass. I'm popping for the Texas Nugget necklace. You couldn't tell me shit when I got my Texas Nugget ring. It's just a ring shaped like the state of Texas.
We were talking about Urban Cowboy. Jimmy is living it. He is living Urban Cowboy. Look at that shirt.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That phony Englishman.
Yeah, I know. That's funny. And it almost made you. I mean, we knew he was really from England, but
he's a real Englishman.
But you started wondering.
Wonder if anyone ever called Lance Von Erich the phony Von Erich.
We're at 30, 53, 54, 55. Here comes Jimmy with the.
I need that. Whatever that animal.
The fur jacket.
The animal coat.
White Imran.
How is it that he is?
I love the belt. Look at that belt, man. He's the American heavyweight champion.
You didn't see that very much.
You don't kiss his wife like he was kissing Sunshine.
Nah. Sunshine was getting
Look at Chris Adams wearing a cape.
An American British cape.
Yeah. Union Jack on the back.
Feeding into the fake British persona. Man,
I always was hope, for the last 40 years, I've been hoping. Oh, good Lord. Here she comes. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, for the last 30, 35, 40 years, I've been hoping that one of these rappers would bring back wearing capes. Remember how men use tuxedos and they'd have a cape? I would rock a cape, man. I ought to get my friend Clint to make me a referee cape.
Just stripes.
Well, I'm Ref Super Dave.
If you're Precious, how can you even deal with having to be in the same match as Sunshine? She's outdressed her. She looks better than her.
Oh, it ain't even close.
Hell, her outfit matches Jimmy Garvin better than it does.
Yeah.
Anyone else.
Precious should have borrowed that white fur from Sunshine, so she would have matched her.
Right?
Matched her man. But no bullshit. Did you see he wasn't kissing his wife like he was kissing his cousin?
I'd want to kiss Sunshine more too.
Oh, dude. Sunshine just looked like a star, man. She had a lot of charisma.
I mean, she's dressed like a star.
And she always has been.
Precious is dressed like one of Chris Adams' trailer park hoes. How close of cousins were they? Were they like first cousins, or like, is this a Kentucky situation where they could be okay?
I don't know. I don't know. They were first cousins, second cousins, third cousins.
Well, there's a difference between kissing your first cousin and kissing your third cousin like that.
I dated my cousin once.
Oh, dear God.
Well, it was by marriage. I mean, I had my eye on her before my uncle married her mom.
Cousin-in-law.
Yeah. I was like, hey, I said, can you hold up? I kind of
like the
y'all hold off on the wedding? You guys ever watch the Chicago Film Archives? I have not. The only Chicago wrestling that really I've ever seen is just when the NWA or Crockett was there, or AWA was. I've seen some AWA from Chicago.
I wonder if he's talking about like old school, like when it was actually on film, like Gorgeous George and that kind of thing.
Oh, I'd love to. And I'd like to remind everybody that I was in the building this night. I was here live for this.
His little
trying to think.
sticker was poking out.
I know I took my little brother. I don't know. I'm trying to think who else would have gone with us.
Well, he had already shown the girl the popcorn trick, so she wasn't coming back.
I remind me and my brother went to this. I'm sure one of my friends went with us. I do remember running into my cousin Billy and his girlfriend.
You know, that's wild to me, taking your girlfriend to wrestling.
They didn't stay.
As your girlfriend or at the wrestling?
No, he didn't stay. I mean, him and his girlfriend left. He had plans for her. The only reason he had tickets is because
he's going to. He had to get.
Well, his father owned an ice company, and they provided ice for Reunion Arena, so he got hooked up.
Yeah, he had to get a tub of popcorn before he left.
I don't think I was taken. And the girl I took to the wrestling matches wasn't a date. She's just a friend that asked if she could tag along to wrestling matches one time. I probably only took dates to my senior year. I was dating a girl that liked to go to the wrestling matches because I took her and we were on the front row for Christmas.
She thought you were the bee's knees.
You
didn't think she was. These guys are working pretty hard here.
Yeah. Jimmy Garvin's one of the best to do it. And Chris Adams was not a slouch.
Well, I'm going to point out something that just presentation-wise, to me, seems better. Look at Jimmy Garvin's boot line and look at Chris Adams' boot line. Jimmy Garvin doesn't have his socks coming up above his boots. Whereas Chris Adams, you can see his Adidas socks or whatever they are. To me, it's a much nicer, cleaner presentation when you don't have those socks coming up out of the boots like that.
Yeah. I'm sure he did that because his boots were probably biting into him. Probably rubbed his calves raw.
But the presentation of it is.
I hope. I mean, Kerry, you can see Kerry's socks coming out of his boots. I mean, I'm just telling you, as somebody that owns a pair of wrestling boots, the longer the socks, the better.
But the presentation,
the inside of those boots, that they will eat your leg up.
Presentation matters, though.
Oh, I'm with you, man.
You will never see Ric Flair have socks hanging out his boots.
Oh yeah, and I wore long tights, so my tights would actually go down in my boots, so I didn't have that problem.
But Flair didn't.
And I got my boots from the same guy that Ric Flair got his boots from.
Well, Flair was smart enough; his boots were a little shorter, so they're not going to cut in your calves.
So when Flair's out here talking about how he spends thousands on his boots, if he was spending thousands on his boots, it's because he was buying them 10 pairs at a time. Because the same guy that made his boots made mine, and they were $450, and that included shipping them to me.
That's still a lot for a pair of shoes, though.
Well, they're custom made.
Do they have to measure you for those?
You can trace your foot on a piece of paper. And I didn't want to do that. So I went down to Houston to his shop. The man's name was Clifford Matthias. And his wall in his shop was a who's who of professional wrestling. Because everybody bought boots from Clifford. Precious grab Precious.
She'd have done Bobby Heenan.
Look, Sunshine's chasing her. Sunshine's chasing her because she she got Chris's feet out from under him. Oh, I guess David Manning's going to act like he didn't see Sunshine.
He didn't like he wasn't just looking right at her. I love that he went to throw a clothesline at her. Wow. Can't do that now.
Yeah. Because I thought the way he went at her, he was going to knock her off the ring. She's
David Manning getting the thrill of a lifetime.
Oh, she just smacked David Manning. Don't touch me.
Yeah. Thrill of a lifetime.
But Chris Adams is the champion. Send them home happy. Yeah, they kind of buried the referee. They buried the referee on that finish. But
I don't think he cared. He booked it.
But anyway, I went down to Houston to Clifford's shop, and so I could get measured because I didn't want to. I was going to get lifts in my boots, and I didn't want to roll my ankle.
That's going to be tough because you need about.
But most wrestlers that wear boots have lifts in them.
Yeah. Because you got to look bigger.
You know who else has lifts in their boots? Richard Childress, who owns Richard Childress Racing in NASCAR. We took a tour of his race shop because Tep was writing a story for Science Scene magazine, and so she got us a personal tour. And Richard Childress happened to just come walking through, and we met Richard Childress, and I noticed his boots. He had lifts in his. He was wearing ostrich boots, but he had lifts in them. His vanity was strong. I mean, he had his hair just like he liked it. But I thought it was he had cowboy boots with lifts.
Nothing.
The only reason I recognized the lifts is because I had my wrestling boots with lifts. Stupendous event here at Reunion Arena. I can't believe they're not going to show us Kerry versus Hayes. I'm sure we'll get highlights on the next episode.
Can we talk about Bill Merson looking like he's been on a 3-day bender? Makeup, sir.
Yeah. He shaved the mustache, but I think he wants it back.
All right.
Well, that was fun, Tim. I liked it. Took me back. It was a heck of an event to be at. It was super exciting. Dude, I'm telling you, the crowd when Kerry slammed Kamala, they lost it, man. We freaking lost it. We lost it when Chris Adams won the championship. We weren't dissecting the finish like me and you just did.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
30 years later, so
we were popping for everything. And when they set the Iceman on fire, good Lord, you saw the fans, the heat they were throwing beers. It was an incredible night of wrestling action. And that's what we used to do. We'd eat our Thanksgiving, our dinner, our lunch, and we'd go to the wrestling matches at night. At Christmas night, we'd go to the wrestling matches. That's what you did on holidays.
I came along in a simpler time where we'd eat our dinner and then order the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, wrestling was a big deal on Thanksgiving and Christmas. But
always was.
And thank y'all for joining us for this tonight. I hope that y'all watched it along with us. It was so much fun. I want to tell y'all that for Thanksgiving, Tim, I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for all of our Markout Moments family, and I'm thankful for everybody that supports us on Markout Moments.
Absolutely. I am 100% thankful that I have you in my life. And all these guys, Darren Staley, you have been hanging in with us for the last 3 hours while I've been sitting here. Yeah. So I appreciate you.
And we just appreciate y'all all that support our channel. I appreciate the TNA Top 10. I love those guys. I can't thank them enough for coming on and helping us. I love all my Drunken Pop brothers. We're trying to build something here, and we're slowly, surely getting there. And everybody that's been on the channel this year, we appreciate Bayou Independent Wrestling for letting us broadcast a live event on our channel.
That again, that will be awesome.
Appreciate Efren for coming on and bringing the game event. Appreciate Efren's brutal honesty with things that work for us and that don't work for us. It's a true blessing to have a friend that won't blow rainbow smoke up your ass and will tell you how it is. And you know, and he keeps. I think he keeps our what do you call that?
Our group grounded.
Yeah, that's a good way. I was thinking about the ship keeping the rudder in the water, keeping us pointed in the right direction. But we'll
Do
be
me a
back
favor
again
on this holiday, guys.
We're going to try to keep these world class flashbacks going. We're going to we'll see how it goes. I want to hang in here at least until February of '84.
I'm in.
I mean,
And,
maybe we'll hang in until Kerry gets the title. So,
like I said, I want you guys to hug your loved ones. This is a time to be with family. Let us be now and go be with your family. And we're going to do the same.
All right.
Appreciate
Everybody enjoy. We'll see you back here on Mark Out Moments.
Right here on Mark Out Moment Network.